Hi there, this is Gage from Josh's Frogs, and I'm on the spider crew up on 4th floor. Today we're going to be showing you different ways you can pack spiders for shipping, some ways we do ourselves here, as well as ways that you can experiment with to find if it works for you that are commonly done within the hobby. So we're going to start off on some ways that we do it ourselves. And I have my little flower vial here with a rubber cap to it. I'm going to take that cap off, move that out of the way. I'm going to grab my paper towel here. Now this is a bit bigger than what I need. Typically you need a half sheet, but this is the paper towel I do have right now. I'm going to fold it in half like this, and then fold it into thirds. Flip it that way, cover half my hand here, and take my misting bottle. Spray down. Make sure it's nice and wet. Now you don't want all of it wet. You want to make sure there's a dry side to it and a wet side, so that way the animal has a different way to, if it needs humidity or if it needs a dry area with shipping. We're gonna take our dowel here, so that way we can fold this up and roll it. And then I'm gonna taper the edge off here and twist just a tad bit. Reason why I'm doing that is so it fits better inside the vial. To which I'm going to turn it in, and whatever way the paper towel is facing, it's facing this way. I'm going to turn it the opposite way, so that way it goes evenly into the vial. Might take a bit of force just to get it in, and there we are. And then you see how I have just a little bit sticking off? That's going to be important because you don't want so much so that it's going to stop you from sealing it back up, but you want enough to where you can fold it in and make sure the tarantula is secure. And for the demonstration here, I have a Tilcatl albopilosas, or a curly hair. Now this one is the Honduran curly hair from the Honduras locale. And from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my vial, put it in, open this little fella up and kind of dig him out gently with my fine tongs here. There we go. Now he's running free inside the bin, and the bin here is also bug-offed. So it's all wrapped up with liquid Teflon, so that way if they try to get out, they can't. They just kind of fall right back in. And I'm going to grab this and then a makeup brush. Reason why with a makeup brush is because it's very delicate and it helps coax them in without doing any damage to the animal. So I'm using this right here as the little taper, and I'm going to have him go up and over almost like a little ramp and just guide him in. Now that he's in there, make sure he's down all the way. Fold down. Hold my thumb. And then go around. Make sure that's all sealed up, and boom, secured inside there. A little addition you can do is just grab something like a piece of tape and wrap it around. Make sure it doesn't pop open. You just set that inside there. Now I'm going to leave that open for a second because I'm also going to be putting other things inside there. So the next method we're going to use is going to be a straw. So these are cut from just, household straws that you would buy from the market, into little segments like this. Very cost-effective way, and a way that's been used a lot for shipping small invertebrates. And so what I've done already is kind of did a bit of prepping. I took my thumbtack or whatever pointy object I had, poked a hole through both sides right there, so that way they have an air hole. Then I'm going to take that all, and I have a little piece of paper towel I stuck in there. From there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab just a small piece of tape. Got my small piece of tape here. And then I'm just going to fold a bit of that paper towel over that side and then seal it off, not covering the hole, so that way it's good. And we're going to take another piece of small paper towel and do the same with that end. But first, you're going to want to put your invert or whatever would fit in there inside of here. This way, you can do a lot very cheaply and very cost effective in case you have maybe a large sack of tarantulas, say the Brazilian black and white. Do the same way, push it in, and fold that over, and then tape it up. And then that's going to be secure. Now make sure that you're not covering up the hole, which I have not. That way the animal can breathe. And then you can set it into whatever packing method you want. Now the reason we have these deli containers is because they keep it secure, and we put a bit of paper towel at the bottom as well as at the top. So that's why I have this here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to lightly push it in there and conform it to whatever's in there. I don't want to crush it, and I just want to make sure it's secured and put away. And then your container lid on top, sealing it up. That way it doesn't rattle around, and then naturally you're going to put in whatever packing material to keep the rest secure, so that way this doesn't rattle around, rattling everything else inside. And finally, for your larger spiders, right here, 16-ounce deli container. You can also use a 32-ounce or larger deli containers depending on what you're packing, because naturally not every tarantula is going to fit inside of here. So I've already gone ahead and made something up like this. This is 2 sheets of paper towel folded into a square. I did the same with this. Wetted it up a bit so that way there's a bit of humidity in there to provide drinking, so that way the tarantula or whatever you're shipping does not get dehydrated in shipping transit. And then from there, naturally you're going to put your animal in there and cover it up proper. What I like to do is I kind of like to do a cup, fold it around my hands and drop it in and then seal it up. That way there's a bit of room, but not as much as you would need, and everything stays secure, packed, and there's packing already in there. And then again, you're gonna put this in your box with whatever packing material you have, set it inside, seal it up, mark it with live animals, and ship it out. And that is it for today. That is all the packing methods I have to show for you. The vial and this method is how we primarily use to ship out to customers or anybody buying a tarantula off of us, as well as just showing you how to do it so that way you can ship to whoever you need to, including us. Y'all take care.
Thanks so much for watching this video. Here at Josh's Frogs, bringing nature to your doorstep is more than just our mission, it's our passion. We want you to have the most successful experience possible, so we're going to be here for you before, during, and after your purchase, whether that's with our captive-bred animals, plants, insects, or the wide variety of their care products on our website. You always have access to our dedicated customer service team, on-site nature experts, hundreds of free articles via our blog, and many more videos right here on our YouTube channel, so be sure to subscribe. We're always happy to help. Just shoot us an email or give us a call. You can find all of this information and more at joshsfrogs.com. Thanks again, and see you next time.